Hello, today we are going to be talking about perimeter and area and the amount of tiles that we're using. I'm going to pass out to each of you a 1-inch tile. I'm going to pass out 18 of them to work with. And y'all are going to grab y'all's marker boards and a dry erase marker. And we are going to use this as our worktop to do this lesson. Okay. Whenever you get your tiles, I would like for you to line them up at the bottom. That way they're organized and easy for you to access whenever we move our tiles for our certain shapes. Okay? All right. So perimeter is all of the sides added up together. Okay. So the two sides and the tops added up is perimeter. And area. Who thinks they can tell me what area is? Okay, if you think that area is the base times the height, then you're correct. Okay, so we're going to work out a few problems together, and then I'm going to give y'all some free time to work at your desks, and I'll come around and look. Okay, so first off, we're going to do a rectangle that is 5 inches by 3 inches. Okay, 5 being the length, okay, the bottom. So we're going to move our tiles and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to make the height of it 3 inches. So we're going to have to do 3 rows of 5. So we're going to do another set of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should all be working together, and you should have 2 rows of 5 so far. We're doing rows of 3, so we're going to do it again. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they tend to move around, so that's okay. Just fix them up if you accidentally bumped them. Okay. And if you want to make it easier, we can draw a rectangle around it just for placement and just practice of drawing our shapes. But you don't have to if you don't want to. Okay, so we're going to write on our marker board, we have 5 inches along the top and bottom. So you want to write it at the top and on the bottom. And then we have 1, 2, 3 inches on the left side, 3 inches on the right side. So the perimeter is, how do we go about finding the perimeter? You're right. We add up all of the sides. So we're going to add up 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3, which is 16 inches. Good job. Good job. Okay. So we've gotten that down. We're just going to write it. Now for area, it's a little bit trickier, but we multiply base times the height. Okay, so we're going to multiply 5 times 13, which is 15. And whenever you write the answer for area, you always want to do whatever the measurement is. So in this case, we're working with inches. You're going to do inches square, okay, because you're multiplying those 2 inches together. So 5 times 3 is 15. So our area is 15 inches squared. So you're going to add a 2 at the top. Now, I want us, because there's like an interesting pattern that we're going to go through and notice after a few of these. I want you to go through and count up all the tiles that you used within this rectangle. So let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so we're just going to do a T for tiles on our marker boards, and that is 15 tiles. Okay, good job. Looks like some of y'all have the hang of it, but we're just going to keep doing a few different groups of numbers to practice, and then, like I said, I'll let y'all do it by yourselves at your desk. But I want you to erase your board And move your tiles neatly down at the bottom of your board, please. That way they will be ready for us to use again. Okay, so finish erasing. And put your markers down whenever you're done. That way I know that I can move on. Okay, we're ready? Okay, this time we're going to create a square. We're going to do a 4-inch by 4-inch square. Okay, so we're going to move over some tiles. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do another set of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's only 2 rows, and we need 4 by 4. So we have to do another row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And our last row is 1, 2, 3, 4. Always hitting it. Okay, so you should have 2 left over of your 20 that I had given you. We're not going to mess with drawing a square around it. The tiles move too much, so we're just going to leave it be. But I do want you to write beside it. I want you to write 4 inches because, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 tiles going down. And then across, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we did it correctly. 4 inches by 4 inches. So if this side is 4, then we know that this opposite side, this parallel side of it actually is 4 inches. And the same with the top and the bottom. That one is 4 inches as well as the bottom. Okay, so we're going to draw a P for perimeter. And now we just, once again, we add up all the sides. So we add 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Who can tell me what that is? Good job. 16 inches. Because we had 4 inches on all sides. Good job. So the area, which again is the base times the height squared, or is the answer is squared, we're going to do 4 times 4, which is actually 16 inches squared. You're right. Okay, move these tiles out of the way. Now the number of tiles, let's count to double check. I think I'm starting to see a pattern, but I'm going to do another one real quick with y'all. But let's count the tiles this time. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So who can tell me what's really interesting about this group of numbers and this set of numbers that we worked with for the pattern, for the perimeter and the area? You're right. All 3 things that we searched for had the same number, had the same outcome. The perimeter was 16 inches, the area was 16 inches squared, and the tiles were 16. Very interesting. So we're going to do one more, and then I have a question for you, and it's going to be really cool. It's going to take a few days. We're going to come back to it that way to give y'all a chance to really research it. Okay, so erase your board. Y'all are getting the hang of it. I'm really excited. Okay, move your tiles down. Okay, another one we're going to do is 2 inches. Write it up at the top of your board just so you can remember. 2 inches by 7 inches. Okay, so who can start showing me on their boards what's the first step we would do? And if you start moving 2 of our inch tiles up and to create 7 rows, you've got it. You are on the right path to figuring this answer out by yourself. I'm so proud of you. So we're going to do a row of 2, a row of 2, a row of 2, a row of 2. Let's see, I got to move some tiles out of the way. A row of 2. Let's see how many we have so far. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we'll do one more row of 2 to make 7. You can set up, the answers are going to come out the same no matter if you do 7 rows of 2 or 2 rows of 7. I just wanted to mix it up and give a different look. So we have, it's hard to write, but we have 2 inches on the top and 7 inches tall. So the base times the height. Okay, so the perimeter, again, is adding up all of the sides. So we know we have 2 inches on top, 2 inches on bottom, 7 inches on the side, and 7 inches on the side. So we're going to add that up. 7 and 7 is 14, plus 2 on top, 14, 15, 16, and 2 on the bottom is 17, 18. So the perimeter is 18 inches. And the area is what? We're going to multiply 7 times 2, which is 14 inches squared. Great job. Y'all are following along. Awesome. Thank you. And the tiles, we're just going to go ahead and count. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 tiles. Can anybody think about what the coincidence is between the area number and the tile number? I want you to think about it for just a second. If you said that the area tile, for instance, we have the area for this one is 14 inches squared. And the tile number that we have is 14. And when we worked with the 5 by 3 rectangle, the area was 15 and our number of tiles was 15. And when we worked with the 4 by 4 square, our area was 16 inches squared and our tiles were what? 16. You got it. It's always good to count your tiles to make sure that maybe you did, to double check your calculations of the area. Just, there's always room to double check. You can never check too much about your answers, so it's a great tool. But if they match up, then you're doing it right. So it's a cool little trick, huh? So we're going to move our tiles back down. We have one more to do. The last one. Okay, we're going to do 3 inches by 6 inches. Okay, so we write that down at the top just to have to verify. We're going to move 3. Let's do 6 tiles across, 3 inches down. So we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to do that 3 more times. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we know we have 3 inches here. And we have, let's double check, 6 inches on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 inches at the bottom, which we know what? If it's 6 inches on the bottom, it's going to be 6 inches on top. Great job. And if we have 3 inches on one side, we know it's going to be 3 inches on this side. Good job. So we know that our perimeter is adding up all sides. 6 plus 3 plus 6 plus 3, which is 18 inches. And our area is going to be 6 times 3. So we know that is 18 inches squared. Great job. And our tiles, which we could guess from previous, would be 18 inches, or 18 tiles, but we're going to just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Great job. So if you've noticed, the pattern in this is that the perimeter, area, and the tiles all equal 18. So now we're going to work individually at our desks, and I want you to make up different sets of numbers and try to figure out which ones have the perimeter, area, and tile that all equal the same number. Okay, good luck.